What's up, everybody?
As soon as we
start, I start choking on air.
Yeah.
Air's dangerous stuff, y'all.
Sorry, I've got a few housekeeping things to do to get
everything in order.
Everything in order for Super Chats.
All right, there we go.
I need to test it and make sure I didn't just mess up the formulas.
All right, so while we're doing that, good to see you guys. We have a late-breaking addition to the stream run of show.
Oh, we do.
Thanks to none other than this man right here, Brian. We have a sample of Knob Creek 21. So we're going to lead the stream off with this. And luckily, he gave us a generous sample of it. This is like a 4-ouncer. So we have enough.
Wait, who gave this to us? I wasn't paying attention.
Brian Cubera.
Oh, okay.
So we have enough to do a video on and put it in the pool.
Nice.
So, but you guys are going to get our first impressions. We've not smelled or tasted this. Poured it just a few minutes ago before the stream started. So,
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. What is this?
Knob Creek 21.
Knob Creek 21 from Brian Cubera. Okay.
Brand new.
I'm following.
Brand new to market.
Okay.
And yeah, we're also going to, after that, we're going to taste this sample of the Caleb's Crossing Burr Rye. And looks very interesting. I had a little small sip of it. And it was interesting, so we want to talk about that. We have the Seelbach Humidor Blend Cigar Batch, so we'll try a little splash of this as well. After that, we're going to try this Distillery Series Jack Daniel's Sweet Mash. Now, this, as I understand it, these Distillery Series are Tennessee only, but if I understand it correctly, this Sweet Mash is a distillery only. Like, it's not even going wide to the state. Like, it's only at the White Rabbit gift shop at Jack Daniel's. Also, we're going to give one of these away to the Super Chat raffle down here. One of these is going to somebody. And then after all of that, we're going to take the new Stagg 25A, Stagg Junior 25A, and we're going to compare it to 24A, as well as my favorite batch, other than batch 12, which is batch 16, and 2019 George T Stagg. And we're going to do that blind. So that will be the back half of the stream.
Half listening, so this is all going to be a surprise. It's going to be so fun.
You don't even have to know what we're doing. You just got to roll with it.
I'm rolling up my sleeves to get prepared for all the drinking we're about to do.
All right, I'm going to mute to cough real quick. All right, still, I've got some congestion that's been hanging on for what feels like a couple of weeks now. You good to go?
'Tis the season.
Hey, first up, not sponsored at all, but Zbiotics does sponsor us. We can't be drinking without drinking.
This video is not sponsored by them, but they do sponsor some of our videos.
Yeah.
Not this one.
So,
but we are gonna. Oh.
Yeah. Typically, we do this beforehand.
I put lotion on my hands.
You shake it up, crack it open.
Thank you, boo.
And this is, if you guys see this, you've heard it's a pre-alcohol probiotic. Again, this stream is not sponsored. We just really do use this stuff before we drink.
It makes it most effective if you cheers. Okay. That's what I say. It's not what they say. It's what I say.
But yeah, it's a pre-alcohol probiotic. You just drink it before drinking, and it helps you have a better morning.
Help you have a better morning. Yeah, helps you feel your best. On a gut level, there's some science stuff that happens, sciencey things, and it's above our pay grade, but it helps us.
Exactly. So good to see everybody in here. Lots of familiar names in the chat. Love seeing all of y'all. Just scrolling up and down real quick, just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. But yeah.
I saw Kim Schwartz.
Yep, Kim Schwartz is here.
I was just thinking about her and Mark the other day. I miss you guys. I haven't seen you in a while. I miss y'all. Yeah. And also I saw Dave McDowell, who his daughter just got married yesterday. Yeah. Why are you here, Dave?
Get off here. Go hang out with family, man.
And we got Mama P in the house.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Oh,
so I'm smelling this now. Yeah. So we're first up, Knob Creek 21-year-old bourbon from Knob Creek, Kentucky.
So this bourbon is
100 proof.
Is legal.
Yes.
It can drink.
This bourbon can drink itself. Yeah.
It smells good. It smells sweet.
What does it smell like? It smells like it does smell sweet. It smells like Knob Creek, if I'm being totally honest with you. It smells like what it is. It kind of has this lodge in the woods type of smell to it.
But I love that.
It.
I don't want to be in a lodge in the woods because I'm not like a woodsy type of person, but I love thinking about being in a lodge. I love all the coziness that is involved with being in a lodge in the woods.
This smells cozy. It smells like you're inside of a log cabin. Like you smell, and it's been around for a while.
Yeah.
And maybe there's like some saddle. There's a saddle off in the corner.
There's like some
leather.
sap seeping out of the wood because it's like so old.
Yeah, and I can even get a little bit of dark fruit on here as well. Kind of like a blackberry.
Tom said that the power's out in his neighborhood, so he's watching YouTube by candlelight. How romantical. Ooh la la.
We got a little candle going back over here.
Ooh la la.
Michael S. in here, Distillery JD. Thank you very much. So yeah, whoever is drawn will draw 2 winners tonight. So you'll be one of the 2 winners, and whoever's drawn first gets to pick whichever one they get. So oh yeah, and I'm even getting like a little bit of like a black cherry type of note in here as well now. That's really nice. Cheers. Smells like Knob Creek, but really good Knob Creek.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's interesting. What's your experience? Oh, you can't trust the first sip, so I need a second sip.
I'm going to reserve the right for my first opinion to have after my second sip.
You see what Kim said?
Oh, yay.
I saw that order come through. Thank you, Kim. Okay, second sip, better.
I don't dislike it. I actually do like this a lot. I think the nose smelled like something special. The taste smells like good whiskey, even borderline great whiskey, but not special.
No?
And I don't know why. I can't describe why. That's just how I feel.
Interesting.
What are your thoughts?
Well, first, let me pop over here and let me do something that Cash just asked.
Oh.
And I will...
What do you...
pin this in the chat.
Oh.
So once the chat rolls up a little bit, I should be able to. Oh, I can do it right now. Pin message. All right.
So what is it?
So I should have just pinned the link in the live chat.
But now you did.
Yes, it should be pinned.
It's pinned. It's up there. I saw it.
All right. Okay, hang on. How does the internet work?
All the way to the top.
We're good. No, it's right there. Yeah, we're good. Okay. All right. All right. Thoughts. So you like this?
Yeah.
I like this. This is good.
I do like it.
Is
it super expensive?
I think it's like $260 or $70.
I knew that. That
hurts
to hear.
That hurts. That's what hurts me.
It's good though.
Here's the thing. If you want 21-year-old bourbon, where else are you going to get it? Fair. So if you want 21-year-old bourbon and you're willing to pay the money for it, this is your avenue. There's only a few other bourbons this old that you could ever have bought. Yes, ma'am.
What's the proof on this?
100.
Okay. I think that's where it's lacking for me. Yeah. I think I've become kind of a little proof diva. The flavor is good, but I want a little bit more of a punch with the flavor. I think that would just amp it up a little bit more for me. That being said, this is good for 100 proof. Like it has good flavor, and a lot of people like 100 proof. Again, I think I'm just being a little proof diva. I've become accustomed to drinking.
Let's not call it proof diva because it doesn't have to be proofy. We're both flavor divas.
Yeah, no, I kind of want this to be proofy. I kind of want it to have a punch. I'm speaking like my mom always taught me, say what you mean and mean what you say.
Nathan.
I get it. I'll get it.
Okay.
But so that's what I mean. I want this one to be proofy. I want it to kind of have a punch.
Yeah. So Peter's saying, I have some Rhetoric 25, lots of sweet oak, not enough proof. Yeah. Stuart is saying there's not a lot of oak for 21 years on the Knob Creek 21.
That's true. And I feel like that's to its favor. It's not. Well, it's not too oaky. I feel like sometimes when it gets that old, it can get too oaky. But to Stuart's point, there's not really very much oak at all, which is surprising.
Cash saying in for $25, 5 entries, saying KC21 is whiskey of the year. I cannot agree with that statement. I think Jack Daniel's 12-year and 14-year would definitely have something to say. I think I like Beacon more than this. It is really good. It is a lot of flavor for 100 proof. I think if you go into it knowing it's Knob Creek, it tastes like Knob Creek. And I did see a good question here. Let me scroll up and find it. Oh boy, where did it go? Where did it go? Oh, come on now. It was a great. Okay, here we go. Rizzle D asked, worth hunting if you already got KC18.
Do we have a sample of that around?
We had a bottle of batch 1, and they've came out with batch 2 and 3 since. I think we've tried all 3 batches. We've only owned batch 1 though, because I was really disappointed in the money we spent on that for 100 proof. And when I'm spending, and this is our personal economy coming into play here. So for us, spending $200+ on a bottle of bourbon is a lot of money. It's a lot of our discretionary fun money.
Yeah.
And so I really only want to spend that kind of money on stuff that I'm just absolutely in love with, that is 100% in my flavor profile. Do I like this, and would I like a bottle of it? Yes. Am I going to buy a bottle if it's sitting in front of me? Probably not.
But you need to answer the actual question that's being asked.
And that's how I felt about Knob Creek 18, and that's how I feel about this too. I do feel like this is better than Knob Creek 18, the bottle of Knob Creek 18 that we had. This does have...
batch 1?
Yeah.
So we don't know about batch 2 and 3?
We've tried those. And
do you remember?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
I liked 1 and 3 better than batch 2. I think what this has... I think the oak does come through on this better than Knob Creek 18. I definitely think that. I think the way the oak comes through on this is it kind of like offsets some of the Beam nuttiness. So if you like a really nutty pourer like Jim Beam can be, this kind of gets masked a little bit by the old oak. So I find the flavor profile to be really enjoyable, but it is a little thin. It feels thin on the palate to me, and it feels just like I want more body to it.
It's getting gooder the more I drink it.
Yeah. I just want more body to it. I want a little... I mean, that could be done by proof. That could be done by blending. It could be a lot of things. You know, who knows? But it is good. It is definitely good. It smells really good, too.
Yeah.
I really like the nose a lot.
I could see myself, if we had more, like, discretionary money, if it wasn't such a larger percentage of that, I could see myself saying, like, yeah, let's get a bottle of this. But because it is such a large percentage wise of our discretionary funds for stuff like this, I'd say probably not. But I do think, well, I don't want it to be as expensive as it is. I don't think it's a ripoff. Granted, you know, it's 21 years old. All the stuff on paper raises the price.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
as it should. Like, they've gone without profits for that long because they've been aging it. So I get that. I get it. Like, I understand it. Do I like it? No, but I get it.
Yeah. And Dave, we got you in there. Thank you.
Yep. Got you, Dave.
Just kind of scrolling through the comments, checking things out here. Vince says, budget-wise, I strongly align with Aaron. Having tasted KC21, I could see myself pulling the trigger on it. Yep, it's good. I mean, it's sweet. Good. It has the old oak element in there without being like too heavy-handed on the oak. It's blended well. Everything's kind of balanced in really nicely. I enjoy it. I enjoy it for sure. Would I buy a bottle if it were $150? Yeah, I'd probably find a way to go buy a bottle.
Yeah, I would say
pretty much right away. But at whatever it is now, like $260, $270, or whatever it is on secondary, like
I do like this.
That's more tough for me to stomach.
We have are we drinking just a head-to-head, like a flight?
No, we have 4 individual samples, and then we'll do a flight.
Oh gosh, I was gonna save that.
Grab me another. You can save it.
I don't think I'll come back to it. That's a lot of whiskey.
I'll drink it later. All right, next up, we're going to taste the Caleb Crossing Burr Rye blend. And again, just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Tap, tap, tap it in.
Wait a minute.
Because your glasses mixed up? They're both empty glasses.
Okay. All right. Put that on the other side of the little table down here. All right. Now, I don't know. I should have looked up more details about this, but this is just a media sample that they sent to us. By the way, I want to always be really clear about this. We've got media samples. We've got media bottles. We're overrun with whiskey. We don't ask for these things.
No.
The only reason we review them is to let you guys know what you can expect out of them and whether you would want to buy them or not. It's not like we're doing this so that they continue to send us stuff. That's not the thing. It's just we know David Jennings, Rare Bird 101, who is part of the Caleb's Crossing project. And so we get stuff from him from time to time. And
with no expectations.
That's always really nice. Yeah, he never asks us to do a review. He never asks for a positive review. None of that stuff. He just sends it to us. We have talked about several of the Caleb Crossing releases. We've talked about some of the Rack and Tour stuff. I've flat out said I don't like certain bottles of the Rack and Tour rye. I've loved other bottles of it. The previous Caleb's Crossing releases, I thought the bourbon was pretty good, but I probably wouldn't buy it. I thought the rye was better, and I would buy that. This, I did have a small taste of this. To memory, this is the best thing they've released.
I don't want to hear it. I've already now gonna feel bad if I like bash it because I like David Jennings. So I didn't need to know that information, and now to know you like it, I didn't need to know that either.
I mean, just smell it and taste it.
No, I'm biased.
You're not biased. You just tell us whether you like it or not.
I don't trust myself now. All
right. I really like the way this smells.
It smells very sweet.
It smells really sweet, and if I were blind, I don't, and this makes sense. This is going to sound... This is kind of a dumb statement, I guess. If I were blind, I wouldn't know if I was smelling a bourbon or a rye. I know that is a ridiculous thing to say about a bur-rye blend, but it has elements of each of those things.
It smells jammy.
Yeah, it smells jammy. It smells like there's a little bit of that red candy, like red hard candy, almost like a Jolly Rancher or rock candy that really sweet rye can get that I like a lot. And then it is very jammy. Like this is very much like strawberry jam. Maybe a little raspberry mix in there too.
Yeah, it's mainly like strawberry, but there's a little bit of raspberry, like a little tartness underlying in there. Sorry, I have to put in my birthday every time I refresh the screen.
JG said, "Wait, I heard that whiskey YouTubers are only here to sell us whiskey." Yeah, right. I take as much pride as talking people out of things as I take more pride in talking people out of things than talking people into things.
All right, I'm gonna taste it.
All right.
I'm like scared to taste this because if I don't like it, I'm gonna feel really bad.
That's super solid.
What's the proof on this?
Lowish. 114.6.
Oh wow, okay. Did not guess that.
Yeah.
I need a second first sip.
Let me see if I can find any information on this.
So I think the palate translates from the nose, but it's a little bit sharp. Like there's like a lot of high notes. I wish there were a little bit more base notes to it.
Yeah.
Like I wish the jam had some bread, some like weight to it.
Which is to be expected after drinking a 21-year-old Knob Creek.
But I do like the flavor.
Or Knob Creek, rather.
Oh man, I have text messages because I actually have friends who text.
Why are things doing things? Yeah, I was just trying to see if I could find any more information on this. So this is a 12-year rye whiskey from MGP blended with a younger 7-year, 10-month Kentucky bourbon. Presumably, I don't know where they got this, where the Kentucky bourbon is from. Oh, bourbon is from Green River. So like a Green River bourbon, which has like red jammy fruity notes, red candy notes, along with an MGP rye, which can be red candy and jammy, especially at older ages.
How old was the rye?
12 years.
Wow, interesting. For some reason, with that age, I thought there'd be more like base notes in the flavor. It's good. Yeah. It's good though. I do like it.
No, to me, this is just super like sweet, candy, jammy. Just, yeah.
I really feel like I'm like dialing in on my preferred profile.
Yeah.
After what, 5 years?
$122. So.
Okay, that's not bad.
I feel like price-wise, it's for what you're getting, it's right in the pocket for what that should be. Stuart in with $25. Thank you so much, man. So this is, to me, yeah, it's just, this is sweet in a way that is just really enjoyable for me.
Yeah, it's sweet. I can see it being a little too sweet for me after like multiple sips. It's kind of starting to get that way now. But that's just, I don't love super sweet whiskey in general.
Yeah. I think if I'm picking it apart, like picking apart the sipping experience, I think what you get is like, you get the rye base of like a 12-year candied MGP rye. Mm-hmm. And on top of that is the bourbon. Like you get these, like what sits on the tongue the heaviest is the rye profile. Yeah. But then the bourbon kind of like comes on top and just adds some sweetness in with it. Okay. And that, I like that experience. That's like it's a cool effect because you're getting different things from the pour as you sip it, you know? Yeah. And I'm not saying it's like a disjointed experience. Like it's just, I'm trying to break down the experience on the palate. So far, 2 good pours.
Yeah.
Also, like, would I like Caleb's Crossing to be $100 instead of $122? Sure. Would I like Knob Creek 21 to be $150 instead of $260? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. You know, it is what it is. I do think that is the best product from the Caleb's Crossing releases yet. The bourbon by itself, I liked, but it felt like the finishing just wasn't my preferred profile. Mm. And then the rye had some of these elements to it, some of these really nice elements to it, but it didn't have it the way this has it. Mm. So I really do like that. Next up, Mace to have a glass, madame.
There we go, sir.
All right, next up is going to be the Seelbach Humidor blend. Well, if I can get this cork out.
I'm always nervous you're going to elbow me in the face.
I'm always worried I'm going to pull a Justin Williams.
And break the cork?
Break the cork clean in half.
Right on camera?
Yep. Shout out to Justin for that. All right. So this is a cigar batch. And
what does it mean when something's a cigar batch? I've asked this question before, but I don't remember the answer.
Well, for anybody watching, it doesn't mean anything. It just means that it's a marketing term. There was in the beginning of cigar batch development, because it came over from like the cognac world and the Armagnac world. Like there was a specific type of cask finishing.
Flavor profile that goes well with cigars?
Cask finishing specifically.
Okay.
Which did impart a specific flavor profile.
Okay.
But then it's not a term that's like legally protected within the TTB, the labeling system for whiskey. So people just started doing whatever they wanted to do.
It's a marketing term, like the word organic.
Or small batch, or it's like it could mean anything that they want it to mean.
Okay.
Presumably, what most people slap this name on is because they think it will go well with a cigar.
Okay.
Simple as that.
Cool.
We're all in the same proof pocket here. This is 118.6 proof.
Okay.
And I'm not going to read anything else about it because I want to see what we think about it first. Smells good.
It smells like a box. Like I just opened stuff out of Amazon boxes. It smells like Amazon box.
I love that. I get that note sometimes, and I usually just don't say it. I'm like, all right, obviously it's not cardboard, but let me dig past that.
Well, obviously this is nothing that we say that it smells like.
No, I know, but
this is not caramel, vanilla, or oak.
Yeah, but
also this is not a box. In case you didn't know, this is not a box.
This whiskey, not a box.
Not a box.
Vince asked, how's their stuff in general, the Seelbach stuff? It varies. Like the reason I don't buy a lot of their picks is I don't know who picks their picks. Different people pick their picks. However, I know people to contact there to see who did pick it, and I know
and why they picked it. Maybe
I know some people there. Like if Brian Bikey is picking something, I can pick his brain and see why he picked it or whatever. But like, that's just because I know Brian. But like, I want to know why people are picking things. They've done some custom blend things. We've gotten some of those bottles, you know, I'd say it's like 50-50. It's like most things. It's a roll of the dice, you know, and you got to make educated guesses. So I think one of the things I've really liked from them, there were 2 bottles I got a while back that were like, one was like a maple something or another, and it had a younger whiskey blended in. Didn't care for that all that much. It was fine. It wasn't bad, but it was fine. And then there was another one that was a blend of some older MGP stuff, and that one was good. I did enjoy that one quite a bit.
Before we taste this, do you want to say what the super chat stuff is?
Yeah. So next up on tasting, on deck is this Jack Daniel's Distillery Series Sweet Mash. It's 117 proof, distillery only, 375. Awesome, maybe, question mark. We shall see, but it's a distillery exclusive, so I wanted to grab an extra one of these for you guys. So somebody's going to win one of these, and later on we're doing a Stagg flight of Stagg Junior 25A versus 24A. Batch 16, my favorite, as well as 2019 George T Stagg. And those will be in the Liquid Ministry. They'll be in these sample jars. So like it's over, that's the 2 ounce mark, but I'm going to fill them up full. So it'll be like 2.4 ounces.
So people will win a sample of everything we try in our flight later on.
Yes.
Okay. The Staggs and stuff.
And you pick. There's going to be 2 winners drawn. So one person, whoever gets drawn first, will get to pick, do you want the Jack Daniel's Sweet Mash or do you want the Stagg flight? And then the second winner will get the other thing. So that'll be fun. And all you got to do to enter that is just any increment of $5 to the link that's pinned in the chat or at the top of the video description or the live stream description will get you entered. And that helps the channel out, helps us out a little bit with operating costs around here. And we really appreciate it. And so a way to share some whiskey with y'all.
It's a win-win-win.
Also, I have to call out, by the way, you don't have to be present to win, but you do have to email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com to let us know you did win once we draw your names. We don't always have everybody's contact information, which brings up an interesting point. Last month, the raffle for September was our Stuff and Whiskey Bardstown Bourbon Company unique mash bill. I'll take a case pick, as well as a sample of Bardstown Discovery 13. I think it was Gorenflow, I think was the name in the chat. I'd have to look back to the live stream. They did not email us. If you're watching this, please email us. Let us know you won this because I don't have your contact information. And I don't know how to get this to you until you contact us.
Yes.
So
that's a nice PSA.
Please contact us. All right. On the nose.
On the nose.
It
smells sweet. It kind of smells like the last one.
It smells sweet. It smells very like pie-ish to me, like a pecan pie or something.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, getting very much pecan pie vibes off of this on the nose.
I'm not getting that, which is good because I don't like pecan pie.
Oh man, I love pecan pie. Ugh. All right, cheers.
Cheers. Oh, wrong hand. I'm convinced my whiskey tastes different if I drink it in a different hand.
Okay.
I don't know how I feel about this one. This is probably my least favorite out of the 3 we've had so far. Out of the 4 we've had so far.
3.
3?
This is our 3rd one. Not Creek 21.
Yeah. Out of the 3 we've had so far, this is my least favorite.
I would agree with that. To me, this with usually cigar batch also indicates some level of additional cask finishing. And when that is the case, a few things can happen. It can either be awesome and like a nice accompaniment to the bourbon, which I am getting a lot of that on this. I'm getting a nice accompaniment to the base bourbon. It can sometimes be overly finished to where it's like, it doesn't even taste like bourbon anymore. Not the case here. It still tastes like bourbon with the finishing kind of complementing the flavor profile. But the other thing that can happen is it can get a little dry. It can like get a little dry on the back end. And this has a little bit of like how a cigar box would be dry, like dry wood.
Yeah,
it has a little bit of that on the finish for me.
I will say it's better. The proof builds the finish. The finish builds upon itself, which I like.
Yeah, I do like that.
But flavor-wise, it's probably my least favorite flavor profile out of the 3 so far tonight. But I do like the finish actually quite a lot.
Yeah. I'll say I like this. I like this. I'm not a...
It's fine. It's just my least favorite.
Yeah. Cigar batches are weird because you never know what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, reading the bottle here, distilled in Indiana, so it's MGP bourbon. We don't know the ages, but it says that a specialty blend crafted to pair with a cigar. We return to the essence of a true cigar blend. It should enhance a great stick, not compete with it. I wouldn't know. I don't smoke cigars.
Yeah, maybe we're not
Have to take their word for it.
Getting the benefit of this because we don't smoke cigars.
It starts on the nose with warm notes from the Spanish oak barrel. Okay, so Spanish oak can impart a lot of like kind of baking spice type things.
Okay.
Pie crust and all that makes sense now. Evoking the moment you first crack open a humidor. The cognac barrel brings subtle sweet notes mid-palate. So there's cognac in here, usually like a dark red purple fruit note. Kind of get that in there. It balances nicely with the first puff of a cigar. Then the Amburana barrel takes over, layering notes of spice and depth
favorite
that linger on the finish.
It's triple finished.
The result is a bold yet balanced pour designed to elevate any premium cigar experience. I could definitely see it standing up to a cigar. It's got like a nice little, it's got a nice little grip on the finish that I like a lot.
Did you pick up any Amburana?
That's an interesting note because I don't tend to like Amburana finish very much at all. I think I can count on one hand easily the Amburana influenced things that I have enjoyed. One of which was Redline. Okay. Redline has a blend that has a little bit of Amburana blended in. This also has a little bit of Amburana here, and it's layered in such a nice way that it is not offensive to me in this. I don't get any of that heavy, weird cinnamon, like fake cinnamon type. Yeah. It's not, Richie, it's not even a cinnamon toast crunch note in this. It's more dialed back than that. It feels more refined. It feels more elevated. So kudos to them for not massacring the Amburana on this.
Yeah, I do feel like they did a good job. I just think the way it tastes is not my favorite taste.
Yeah, if anything.
That being said, I do like it. It's just I like the other two better.
If anything, I would say the predominant cask finish
I'll keep it over here.
Yeah, the predominant cask finish that you're tasting in that, to me, is the Spanish oak. You're getting that kind of like peppery baking spice Spanish oak forward profile. So that to me is just a matter of like, do you like that or not? You know, if you like Spanish oak, I think you'd really like that blend. If you're kind of take or leave Spanish oak like myself, you might not like it as much. But like that blend has two things. One thing I don't care for at all in Amburana, and one thing that I'm kind of, I could take or leave with Spanish oak. And actually, on paper, I thought I would not like that at all, and I actually do like that. Yeah. So
that's why I feel like looking at things on paper, like in tasting things, aren't always the same. You should always, in my opinion, you should try something to see if you like it before you find out the details, if you can. Because, for example, the Knob Creek 21, I wish I wouldn't have known about it. Like, I love drinking things blind because then I can feel like any opinion that I have is actually my most true and honest opinion and not accidentally even a little bit swayed by anything.
Yeah.
But that's just my preference.
All right. Next up.
That being said, though, preferences can change from day to day, so I guess they don't really matter.
Yeah, and I actually don't know the price. On that. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Drinking whiskey is kind of like playing that game, Whose Line Is It Anyway, where the game's made up and the points don't matter. Truthfully,
yeah.
Because what you like today, you could not like it as much tomorrow if you've had something different, if you're in a bad mood, if Mercury's in retrograde, like
Mercury's in Gatorade,
yeah. It really, it's so specific. Oh, I can't forget about super chats.
So
have I missed any super chats? I've just been talking.
You can check.
Talking and drinking.
Oh, this is interesting. Okay, I just went to the website, Seelbach's website. This is a blend of 10-year, 3-month, 7-year, 8-month, and 5-year, 3-month bourbons from Indiana. And it's got all the percentages. So the lion's share.
I got Stuart. He's the last one.
Actually, the lion's share of this is a cognac and an unfinished. The most is cognac finish.
Oh, Ambarana is only 2%.
Yeah, Ambarana is 2%, and Spanish oak is 15%. But both of those are so powerful in their notes that they take over. What do they say? They say it begins with roasted candied almonds, subtle smoke, and leather notes as the nose opens up, baked apple pie and toasted coconut. I don't know about that. Close out the balanced aroma. No. The palate starts with stewed fruit, tobacco, and dark toffee. Yeah, I don't get all this, but like just baking spices, like pie, baking spices, that type of stuff. So yeah, if you're a cigar person and that sounds like your cup of tea, then yeah. Okay, here's the flavors up here. Toffee, dried cherries, spice oak. That's like the byline. Yeah. I could go with that. Dried cherries are light and they're definitely very dry. $100. I'm not mad at that. Oh. All right. Moving on to the Jack Daniel's Distillery Series. Sweet Mash. Now, I'm on Breaking Bourbon looking at some information here because Jack Daniel's, I was down there doing a pick with Hello Again Whiskey Friends and Dusty Dan, and Aaron was not part of this pick. It was just a collab. It was a boys' day, and we picked a killer Tennessee whiskey, barrel proof, and we also picked a We also picked a 9-year Coy Hill rye. So that was fun.
Oh, I love the taste of chapstick. It's very like nostalgic.
Here's a cool little tidbit. It says at the beginning of each distillation season, the Jack Daniel's distillery uses a sweet mash process during the cooking of the grains. This sweet mash will kickstart production before establishing a setback. I thought it was back set, but to support our sour mash process for the remainder of the distilling season. Interesting. So the mash bill is typical Jack Daniel's, 80% corn, 12% malted barley, 8% rye. You're just actually getting to taste the sweet mash distillation run that starts the season.
I still don't know what the difference is between sweet mash and sour mash.
Sour mash is that they use a little bit. So every time they run through, they use a little bit of the yeast and everything to like start the next batch, like a sourdough.
Like sourdough?
Yep, 100%.
Okay.
Whereas sweet mash, you have to clean out everything.
Okay.
And then redo it from scratch every time.
That's the only difference.
Yes.
What's the benefit of each?
That's a good question. I can't remember what people say. Let me see if I can. Let's see. What are the benefits?
So I'll remember now. Sour mash is like sourdough where they use like a little bit of a starter from the last batch. That's easy to remember. I'll just lock that away in my brain.
All right. So, quick search. I think it's supposed to be. Honestly, I can't remember. I know that a few people like Peerless uses a sweet mash for everything. It's a lot more work, so I don't know why people do it, but yeah, we'll see.
You can
Our internet's going.
Yeah, I would not use it. Some people are saying this. Some of them are having it's choppy. So maybe stop like searching on the internet while we're streaming.
Are they saying it's choppy?
Yeah, a couple people.
My mouse was chopping around.
So maybe just like close out of the internet.
All right. Well, we'll give it a second. I mean, we're hardwired to the Ethernet, so even though it still shows Wi-Fi,
Breeze.
Even though it still shows Wi-Fi, I don't know what that's all about. Like, I got to figure that out.
Yeah, if we're hardwired to the Ethernet, why is it still on Wi-Fi?
Yeah, and we're on gigabit Ethernet too. Anyways,
so has it not been using the gigabit because it's?
I don't know.
This whole time, all that work that Grease did, are we not even using it?
I don't know. I don't know how.
You need to find out. What happens if we turned off the Wi-Fi?
We lose the whole stream. Yeah. So, as Christian said, sour mash helps with consistency. Yes.
Oh, someone else. Scroll down. Scroll down.
I'm all the way down.
No. SPD Razor 3.
Okay.
Show that.
I asked a distillery at a distiller.
Distiller.
At JD about sour mash and the work, he said it really only matters with particularly rye where pH balance is a thing. Interesting. He said one of the distillers, not Chris Fletcher. All right, this smells awesome. And by the way, you can win a bottle of this. Somebody can win a bottle of this if you're selected.
This does smell good. It smells sweet.
Yeah. Now, sweet mash does not impart any extra sweetness whatsoever.
No, I know.
That is
but it does smell sweet.
Yeah, that is a misnomer. This is, it just smells great. It just smells great. I don't know what else to say. Let me close some tabs real quick whilst we're hanging out.
It smells strong. What's the proof?
117.
Okay.
Everything's been in that like 1 teens pocket.
Except for the Knob Creek.
Yeah, that was our warm-up pour.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it smells like Jack Daniels, but it smells like really good Jack Daniels. Yeah. To me, it smells kind of like an in-between from like a really, really, really good Jack Daniels barrel proof pick to almost like an even better version of like a Jack Daniels 10-year, that same type of profile, but just like way better than Jack Daniels 10-year. It doesn't smell like a Jack Daniels 12-year or 14. It doesn't have that real like rich depth of flavor. Mm-hmm. It's more the brighter notes of Jack Daniels, but it just smells great. All right. And it smells like really creamy too. Like it smells almost like a cake frosting, like vanilla cake frosting.
It does.
Which I love that. Cheers. Oh, now we're cooking. Oh, that's cool. Maybe it's after the cigar batch, but like that almost has like a little bit of like a Spritey type of note on the background. Or like
it's like a cherry Sprite.
Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
I think I like it.
Richie is saying he sent 10 on PayPal because he can on Streamlabs. Oh. How can you not on Streamlabs, Richie? It's through PayPal on Streamlabs.
Yeah, we might need to
have some browser permission issues.
Figure that out.
JG says, Josh, close all the eBay tabs. For show.
Let me check PayPal here.
Justin is noticing that Mark Schwartz's avatar is Lawrence from Office Space. Justin and I were just talking about Lawrence the other day.
Oh, wait.
Written donated $10. Thank you so much. Sipping on Stagg 24C. Oh, here we go. James says it's almost 10 years, 9 and change. This? Is that this? We'll wait for confirmation.
All right, hold on. Let me see if was it Richie that said that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh man, second sip. Yeah, man, this is crazy. Like,
okay, I got you, Richie. I'll put you down.
This feels like it fits in a weird pocket that just doesn't exist anywhere else in the Jack Daniels flavor wheelhouse. Like, it's better than Jack 10, markedly so. But it's like on the spectrum of flavors. Like 10 is real bright sweet. 10 to me tastes kind of just like a slightly better version of a single barrel 94 proof, like single barrel select.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go all the way up to 12 and 14, which are like dark, rich, deep, and they have like a really broad spectrum of flavor. This kind of is in between those two. Like you second sip, you get some darker notes. It kind of comes through a little bit. Dang, I like this a lot. I am a fan of Jack Daniels. I'm a fan of the Brown-Forman profile from pretty much all the Brown-Forman distilleries. This feels, if I were blind, would I think this is Jack Daniels or maybe Old Forester? It's better than birthday bourbon, I'll tell you that much.
It doesn't take much to be better than birthday bourbon. A lot of things are better than birthday bourbon. I don't even know why people are still talking about that. It's not that good.
I like this a lot. It's kind of even getting now, like the more I sip it, it's getting into that pie zone too. I like it. Somebody could win this. Just do the things down here. We ready for our stag off?
That sounds bad.
Does it?
Yeah. Think about it for a second.
Sounds fine to me.
Okay.
All right. Let's see what's up with these stags. So the question to me is, I feel like stags have become a lot more hit and miss lately. Like I feel like, and before I say anything else, let me go ahead and just say that I traditionally love Stagg, especially like Stagg Jr. or George T Stagg. I love Stagg. It's my favorite product line from Buffalo Trace by a country mile. I love it. Like, period. End of sentence. Next sentence. However, comma.
You don't have to like narrate like you're voice texting.
It feels.
You're not voice texting.
No, I want to put punctuation on what I'm about to say. However, comma, it feels like they have gone the way with these Stagg batches, like Elijah Craig Barrel Proof has gone, where used to Elijah Craig Barrel Proof and Stagg.
Okay, Jr., now you're just into a run-on sentence.
Don't worry.
Where are the punctuations?
No. Where I'm done with the. There's a huge however here. Back in the day, a few years ago, you could just buy Elijah Craig Barrel Proof or Stagg Jr. and you knew you were going to get a great bottle. Mm-hmm. But like once they dropped the Junior and they started naming them like 24A, 22B, whatever, we've been on a lot more shaky ground as far as the quality of the batches. Okay. To me, like some of them just don't feel like they really live up to a Stagg Junior, to the point that Justin Williams and I were talking the other day on the phone, and we were both talking about like we just wish that they would put out less of these batches, just make them better, make them better.
That's fair, yeah.
So that's where we're at. 25A just hit our market. We have a bottle thanks to Justin Williams. And what we're going to do is we're going to taste that bottle. And I've tasted it once last weekend and enjoyed it quite a bit. So I know I like 24A a lot, love 16, and love George T Stagg from 2019. Okay. So the reason we're including the 2019 George T Stagg is because we only have 2. And we have more of the 2019, so I can give you guys a sample. I don't think I have enough of the other one we have to do this flight and give someone a sample from the super chat thing down here. But also, a lot of people talk about, or at least back in the day, people talked about Stagg Jr. being better than George T Stagg for some people.
Oh, interesting.
And this is like of all the George T Stagg batches, this is like the least desirable one because it's the lowest proof. So we'll see how it stands up here.
But I feel like you're saying a lot of words, but I don't understand what they mean.
Well, you're not a whiskey nerd, so it makes sense that you don't understand. Anybody that's here for this knows exactly what I just said.
Yeah. It's so funny how selective I am about the things I choose to remember.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
or even just listen to me about.
I listen to you. I just don't always hear you.
So Justin said, is batch 12 regarded as the best of Stagg Jr.? To me, it's batch 12 and batch 16, and they're very different. Batch 12 is very purple, like grape airhead type flavor profile, and very rich, very well developed. 16 is a little bit more of a powerhouse. So like I would equate Stagg Jr. batch 12 to kind of like a similar profile to George T Stagg 28. Maybe 2024 actually. And then I would say that Stagg Jr. batch 16, which I love, is more in alignment with like George T Stagg 2022, which was the high proofer, big old punch of flavor. So I like both of those. And I have blinded them, and 16 has beat 12 for me sometimes, and 12 has beat 16 for me sometimes as well. All right. Written says, I found that most Stagg store picks that are over 130 proof generally are better than the releases, at least since they dropped the Junior. And maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe since they started doing the store picks, which was kind of around when they dropped the Junior as well, maybe that in and of itself just led to a decline in quality. And some of the first picks that I tried, I thought to myself, I think these benefit from the batches. I think these benefit from being blended to take out some of the harsh edges. But now in retrospect, I do feel like I've had some really great picks. So you can just go there with it if you need to.
I can move it closer here. I'm just gonna.
I mean, I gotta have room for that.
Oh yeah, okay. I'm sorry.
We can go further away.
Okay. I can also move my laptop.
All right. Again, you can win this flight. That includes a George T Stagg and 3 Stagg Junior batches if you want.
Cool. I'd like this flight.
Hey Kilco, congrats on 1K, man. There you go.
Sweet. Nice.
The first 1K is the hardest. I don't know.
Are you trying to do the first cut is the deepest?
I was trying. At least you could tell what I was trying to do.
I got it. I got you, boo.
Yeah. Richie says you really can taste the age of George T Stagg, 15 years versus Stagg Junior, which, you know, some people say 7 to 9, some people say 8 to 10 years old. Justin said Aaron Kramer policing live conversation. I'm gonna second guess.
Well, it was only because he chose to say comma.
I started that.
You started it. Yeah. That's not something I normally would do.
So Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast says 22A is my favorite of the non-juniors, and I was going to include that in this as well and do 5 pours. However, I did not have enough of that to also pour another sample and share with you guys as well. So had to have that one sit out today. So
are we talking about each one of these, or because we only have like 35 minutes? What time are we doing the giveaway?
We'll do the giveaway at the middle of the next hour. So we're 7:55 Central Time here.
I thought we were going to be done at 8:30.
We'll do the giveaway at 8:30, and then that'll be the last thing we do here.
Okay.
So
8:30 Central.
JG says you don't have to say comma, then pause.
No, you don't have to say comma, just pause.
Yeah.
And then he said later, you don't have to say pause.
Comma, pause.
No,
for dramatic effect.
You don't have to say comma or pause.
All right.
However, no.
All right, Golf Ball Whisperer, thank you so much. Can you give me a tissue real quick while you're entering this? Sorry, guys, I'm stuffy. We'll mute for this. And we're back. All right.
Yeah, we're back.
Let's just roll through here and check the noses out and see if one. So let the internet tell it. Well, just generally speaking, the George T Stagg should be the best thing here. We'll see. Wow.
Ooh, don't like this one on the nose.
Oh, I'm not sure about B.
Okay, the are we going A, B, C, or 1, 2, 3?
Whatever. Let's go A, B, C, D.
A, B, and D smell similar. C smells kind of sour.
Really? I got sour on B. B smells a little like...
Yeah, it's sour adjacent. It's sour adjacent, but it's...
Yeah. Okay. A and D smell the most similar to me.
Yeah.
They both have like a grape airheads type of smell.
I thought A and B kind of smell similar too.
Yeah. A smells awesome. D smells like a little bit more punchy version of A.
Yeah. A smells a little more refined than D. C
smells like a weaker version of A and D. Like A and D to me, top of the nose chain. C is a rung down because it's just a little weaker all around. It's just not as fragrant.
Are you sure you put ours in the same order?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the way we do things is we have these sample jars, and on the bottom of them is a label with what it is. Mm-hmm. So that way I can pour them in the sample jars and then just mix the sample jars all up.
Yeah.
And then I just poured out of each sample jar into our same glasses in the same spots. Yeah. Anthony, thank you so much, man. Cheers from the Witness Protection Program. There we go. Anthony might not even be your real name. Yeah, I love A and D on the nose.
Off of the nose, A and D are tied for first, B is second, and C is third or last.
I might swap that, but I'm not gonna. That would be splitting hairs. Mm-hmm. B just smells a little like there's a little sour tinge, which can happen on Buffalo Trace products. That like it's just it smells out of place to me in this. Rizzle, it's the 2019, the 116.9 proofer. All right, Glass A, shall we?
Yeah, sorry.
You okay?
I'm a little sleepy.
Okay, I thought you were gonna start crying or something.
No, I yawned and my eyes kind of got watery. Okay. But I'm good.
Cheers. Grape.
I almost spit that whiskey out.
I want that purple stuff.
Grape. That's what I heard.
Want that purple stuff.
Oh.
All right.
Hold on. I got to redo that.
That sip doesn't count.
No. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm going to.
Let's clear the palate. Let's start over here.
I need a second. I didn't know you were going to be so funny.
I mean, that's...
You got to warn me when you're funny.
Yeah. I like, if I can get grape in a whiskey, I really like it. Like a grape airheads, grape nerds type of note. I feel like George T Stagg has a few fruit notes in it. And it's usually either grape or cherry. And it's usually like a Luxardo cherry or like a really deep, like candied grape, but to the point of like, if stewed fruits were candied grapes, then it would be like what the thing that GTS has in it. And I get cherry in a lot of whiskey. Like I get cherry in everything from Wild Turkey to MGP to Elijah Craig. I get it in Jack Daniels sometimes. I get cherry everywhere. I don't often get grape unless it's in Buffalo Trace, particularly in the Stagg lineup or Eagle Rare. And those are some of my favorite products.
Oh. Sorry, I'm moving on. I have to. I'm so sorry. But I'm not. I'm going to say I'm sorry because it's polite.
So Erin will, if you're new here watching, Erin will recap her stuff here in a second. She just rifles through. I can't do that. It pollutes my palate too much.
Oh, C tastes better than it smells.
So one, taste awesome, or Glass A, taste awesome.
Oh, yeah, A.
Purple fruit, oak, little bit of spice.
They're all good so far.
Great. Great grape. Colonial Coast Sippas in for $15. That's 3 entries. Thank you so much. Yeah, and this is like, look, I know I like every single one of these in this, so there's not going to be a bad pour of the bunch. B's nose standing out as being the least desirable of the bunch.
It tastes way better.
Even then, it still smells really good.
Oh, this is difficult. So on the nose, I had a clear loser. On the palate, I don't have a clear anything. They all taste similar-ish in different ways, but all very enjoyable. I liked B better than I expected to. I liked C better than I expected to. I liked A and D just as much as I expected to.
So here's what's cool. The fact that you don't have a clear winner is kind of awesome because one of these is George T Stagg. So the fact that that's not jumping out to you speaks volumes.
It's interesting though, because on the nose, I was like, easy out. I have an easy last place. Oh, whoa. One of these or all of these, the finish is like long, like latent. It's a latent surprise finish.
I'm trying to figure out what James is talking about. He said, how did it come up as that? LOL, oh well, CCWS. Getting more YouTube airtime. What am I missing here? Colonial Coast Sippers, CCWS Colonial.
Oh, is that
Coast
James?
Whiskey Sippers.
Was that James?
Possibly.
What is the Colonial Coast? Is that like the Upper East Coast, like Colonial, like Williamsburg?
Dang, B is good. B is really good.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more like...
They're all good.
It's a little bit more like overripe apple. Like that note that that any Buffalo Trace can get, that appley type of sweetness. It's more like overripe apple, and like a little bit of strawberry.
Oh yeah, Colonial Coast Sippers was James.
Interesting.
Okay, I'll change it to James.
Yeah.
JG said James Lay is missing commas. Touche.
Travis is saying Savannah.
J.
Oh, okay.
Savannah, like as in Georgia? Savannah, Georgia?
Oh, go on ahead.
A little Georgia. Okay, so James.
Georgia.
I do declare.
Joe says,
Joe.
A kid sold me a birthday bourbon that was under the counter for $200 yesterday. Pretty sure he is fired. That's funny.
Are you sure it's actually a birthday bourbon, or was it just like some brown liquid put in a birthday bourbon bottle?
No, it's probably sealed up. Walt Krause, thank you so much. Donated 20, saying cheers. Thank you so much. That's 4 entries. Odds are good right now, guys. Odds are really good right now. All right, B. Very good. So we got glass A is the spicy purple stuff. Glass B is the overripe apples.
Grape.
Great. Glass, you know what? Glass A is great. And then glass B is overripe apples.
No, I think you should say spiced apples.
Spiced apples.
Overripe sounds bad.
No, because
it
is. I mean, like, you know how overripe stuff is like really concentrated sweet? Mm-hmm. That's what that is. And it's those appley, like, brighter notes.
Yeah.
Man, the nose on C is just the weakest of the bunch.
The nose is my I don't like it. But the flavors.
The nose is just
I don't like it. But it tastes really good.
How's the nose on that pour?
All right, Eric, I got
Nova,
you.
thank you so much, man. Cheers to you as well.
It tastes good. I was really surprised because I was like, on the nose, and I expected it to taste that way.
It tastes awesome.
I know. I was shooketh.
That's really good. What is that? I need a second sip to figure that one out.
So I'm going to tell you right now, I don't have a ranking.
All right. By the way.
I'm not going to.
That's saying something, too. Because, like, if they're that close for you, that speaks volumes.
Yeah. I will say C is probably the weakest finish.
I would 3 in. I haven't tasted D yet, but C, I would agree. C does have a weaker finish.
But the flavor is delicious.
Real quick, Joe, is that a fox body in your avatar? It looks like a fox body.
What is that?
If it is, number 5 Joe, let me know 2 things real quick. 1, is that a fox body? I need details if so. Number 2, have you ever had a birthday bourbon before? Not have you ever owned one. Have you ever tried it? Please let me know.
Have you tasted it?
Yes, please let me know those 2 bits of information. And I have comments on both of them if you reply. Christopher says, I'm curious how 24A does. My little brother just sent me a bottle. I've never had Stagg. Never had it at all. Never tasted it at all. Never owned one. Again, same question. 24A is good. It's in here.
So I think
somewhere. Ritton says new tasting note.
Use that nosing note.
Here's what I want. I want you to use that note on a barrel pick in front of somebody that's like made the whiskey or runs a barrel pick program. I just want you to taste one of the samples and be like, ugh.
No, it was a nosing note.
Okay.
It was a nosing note. And that's fair. Sometimes things don't smell good, but they can taste good. I'm trying to figure out which one has the long finish, but I think it might have been a combination of them because I rifled through them pretty quickly.
Man, 3 is really good.
Oh, sorry, Christopher said neither. I just got into bourbon this year, so he's never had a Stagg before.
Awesome. Do you like high proof stuff? If you like high proof, sweet, punchy bourbon, that's what Stagg does really well. And those are my favorite things. High, like punchy, sweet bourbon. Oh, Lil Mo with the Gimp is back. Love seeing that name pop up. Is Stagg worth the hype? What would be the max you would pay? Never had it either.
So you're talking, Josh is a Stagg fanboy.
Yeah. We're going to have different answers. What's your answer?
I don't know. I'm cheap. I'm notoriously cheap when it comes to whiskey.
Is it good?
Yes.
Is it
overall? Yes, there are some that I've had that I don't like,
and that's batches. Like it's gonna happen.
But overall, I would say yes.
Yes.
As a whole,
what would you pay for a Stagg?
$150
tops, like a batch you've tasted and know you like.
Probably.
Okay. We're closer than you think. If I've never tasted the batch at all, I'd pay $100 for a Stagg. That's what I would pay for a Stagg, never having tasted it. $100. I'll take a gamble at that. If it's a batch I know I love, like batch 16, I have bought 3 bottles of batch 16 for $200 each, and will continue to do so, even though I don't have to pay that much. I don't think anymore. I think it's down below that. But I will buy batches that I know I really, really enjoy for $200. That's what I would pay for Stagg. George T Stagg, keep in mind, this is one of my favorite product lines in the scope of whiskey. Is it my favorite? No. Is it the best? No. But it's consistently very good and fits my flavor profile a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to there's some nuance to this conversation. It's a retail $60 or $70 bottle. I love it at that. $100 is where I think it should be priced. Batches I know I love, I'm willing to pay double that because I'm an idiot that likes bourbon a lot. So
5 Joe answered your question.
All right, so Cash says ECBP greater than Stagg in general. So here's the nuance. The best Elijah Craig barrel proof batches, 100% agree with you. C923, B520, C920, previous batches from that, like 100% agree. 100% agree. Those kill Stagg. Even the best Stagg Junior batches, maybe not 12, but all the other ones, yes. It's just really awesome. Elijah Craig barrel proof batches are less common than, like, Stagg can't reach the heights of Elijah Craig barrel proof. It's just not old enough to get that good. But it also is generally just, on average, I tend to like it better than like a middling ECBP batch. JG said I had a Fox body when I was 18. A Foxy body.
We've seen those pictures, Jay.
Joe says, yeah, 92 Fox body, and I have had 2, didn't like either. Want to trade for a Russell's 15. Well, you won't trade straight up. I mean, I think Stagg Junior nowadays is like any Stagg Junior batch, baby Stagg batch, is like $150, $160 secondary price. Russell's 15 has gone stupid. Like, I think it's over 500 now.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yeah. And I love Russell's 15 is better than. Well, I was about to say something crazy. I was going to say Russell's 15 was better than anything that has Stagg anywhere on the label.
Whoa.
I think that's true.
Wow, that's a bold statement.
It's tough. I think I like some of the George T Staggs better than Russell's 15, but not all. 92 Fox body. Dude, I love that color, man. So my first car ever was an 88 Fox body hatch. I like the hatches over the notchbacks. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care about popularity.
What's a Fox body?
It's a like early 80s to early 90s Mustang.
Wait, was that your mom's car?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So my first car was an 88 Fox body hatchback. Unfortunately, 2.3 liter 4-cylinder automatic. It was a terrible car. I have like alerts set up on Bring a Trailer for Fox bodies, and I just look at them all the time and pine after one. I'd have to have a 5.0, preferably that color of your Avatar with a stick shift. That would have to be what I'd have.
Boring. We're here for whiskey.
Hey, we're stuff and whiskey. We're in the stuff for a second.
Okay, so let's talk about skincare.
No, nobody's posting about that.
We're stuff and whiskey, aren't we?
Hey, you inside.
Dude, I'm just messing with you. Chill out.
We're here for the people.
Chill out, man. Okay. Let's focus. So I like them all. I think they're all pretty close.
Ooh, D's good.
D, I think, has the best finish.
Yeah.
And for that reason and that reason alone, I think I slightly prefer D because of that. But that's the only reason. That's the only thing that made it like bump up a little bit. But they're all good. They all taste good. They don't all smell good. Let's
Stuart,
be clear.
Thank you, but also debatable.
You're not an idiot. Sometimes you act idiotically, but you are not an idiot. Sometimes just your actions.
That's fair. Richie, yeah. Russell's 15 is incredibly layered and complex. It's more of a Russell's 15 is more of a George T Stagg comparison. Slinky Hello with a very interesting comment saying boycotting Buffalo Trace and Sazerac. They created the allocated market and fixed the inflation. The supply was never as low as they made it appear. I will half agree with you, but I would respectfully disagree in saying that they created the allocated market. What they did was they continued to create other product lines instead of fulfilling the demand on their existing lines. Now, I'm not internal, so I don't know why they chose to do that. Like, I don't know why they're making Weller CYPB when they can't even keep Antique 107 on the shelf. Like, I don't know why they're doing some of the things. I think they certainly like how in demand their products are, but they definitely didn't like flippers are what created the allocated market. Like that's not on any distillery. And whereas like, you know, Wild Turkey's releasing Beacon for like, you know, your left toe or something, your left big toe, or you know, Generations is astronomically expensive, things like that. Buffalo Trace has kept the price low. They should have raised price, but then people would complain about them raising price. So it's a little bit of a catch-22 in that regard. But yeah, I mean, like the supply was low, but only because they kept making other product lines instead of fulfilling what they already had on the shelf. And that's my issue with them. Mm-hmm. And their marketing, like they know marketing. They know that people enjoy their stuff, and I get it.
So they are a business. They are in the business of making money, and that's how they've made money. And people, they only charge what people are willing to pay because things are selling. You might not be willing to pay it, but somebody is, which is why they're still selling things at that price.
Dude, Glass 4 has to be the George T Stagg. That, man, the oak on that is, oh, man. The oak on that is like, I want a lotion.
Joe said he thought you meant birthday bourbon. He had 2 birthday bourbons. No, we don't want birthday bourbon.
Hang on. Well, let me work my way down here.
We are not a birthday bourbon household.
Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast says I tried birthday bourbon twice. Once while tailgating at Heaven Hill, and a friend gave me a sample. Underwhelmed, but traded an old rip for it anyways. Tater.
Fair enough. Hey.
Know thyself. Rule number 1 for me. Know thyself.
To each their own.
Yeah. Joe's saying, I thought you meant a birthday bourbon.
Down. Go down. Down.
Well, he was talking about the Fox Body first.
As far as like, I think he said like trading.
I would trade if I got a birthday bourbon. Value wise, it's about similar to a George T Stagg. I would immediately trade it for a George T Stagg if I could. If I had an outlet for that. If for instance, I happen to have a Facebook profile that I use to check secondary pricing from time to time to keep tabs on things because we have a YouTube channel and we want to be plugged in and make sure that we know what people are paying for things. Mm-hmm. And I could possibly go on there and trade a birthday bourbon for a George T Stagg. I would do that immediately, personally speaking, because I don't like birthday bourbon doesn't do much for me. JCB has a great question saying, what are y'all skincare routines?
We'll get back to you on that. I'm still working on Josh. They're just being nice because I said, let's talk about skincare. Thank you guys for being nice to me.
Christian, thank you. Thank you. All right. I'm trying to catch up.
I will give all y'all the number 1 piece of skincare advice.
Now, this is a fair comment. Justin Williams says, what do you guys have against birthday bourbon? It's amazing.
He's being sarcastic. No skincare advice. Josh doesn't care.
Yeah. Brian has a great point saying, crazy thing is Buffalo Trace could double the prices on many of their offerings and they would still be in demand. Yeah. And I get it. Like, it is the lowest spice level of any bourbon that you can get your hands on. And so that is very appealing to people. who are newer into bourbon or just generally don't like to deal with the full spectrum of flavor in a whiskey, you know, like. Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm just wondering if you're done ignoring me.
Well, I'm ignoring you?
Yeah. I was going to give people advice about skincare and you totally interrupted me.
Oh, go. No, go. The question was asked. You said I'll get back to you on that.
Well, because you started talking.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're talking about whiskey. No one wants to know. They're just being nice to me. Because they're nice people.
You guys are nice people.
They are nice.
By the way, should note, we're about 10 minutes away from closing this super chat raffle thing out today. So get your stuff in. We're going to finish up this flight. We're going to do the reveal. And then we're going to do the giveaway.
Okay.
So
I'm ready to finish up the flight.
We have 2 things up for grabs. We have a George T Stagg plus Stagg Jr. flight up for grabs. And we have this amazing Jack Daniel's Sweet Mash distillery only release. 2 pretty good giveaways, pretty good odds right now, I will say. Mm-hmm. This is like the best odds that we've had by double in some time. So you guys can get in on this.
Yeah.
For pretty good right now.
Yeah. Okay. So my number 1 piece of skincare advice. This is the hill I will die on. According to, I can't remember the actual body, the entity that says this, 80 to 85% of aging is caused by UV rays. The best anti-aging product you could ever put on your skin is sunscreen. Sunscreen every day, even in the wintertime, because the UVA rays are around all year long. Sunscreen every day. For many years.
All day, every day.
All day, every day.
Stuart, thank you.
Is the best anti-aging routine you could have. If you do one thing and one thing only, it should be wear sunscreen every day. On your face, your neck, because your neck shows your age, your chest, because your chest shows your age, and your hands. Because you could get filled and toxed all up in here, but if your hands look like you're 70, it don't matter. People will know you're 70. That's my tip. Okay, who did I miss?
Stuart for 25. Scott S saying, what is or are the best bourbon blinds y'all have done? That's a great question.
Don't remember.
Vince Duncan in for 10. Thank you so much, man. That's 2 entries saying in for the raffle. Camaro greater than Mustang, in for the skincare. Dude, my first car was a Mustang. I've owned Camaros and Firebirds, Trans Ams, all that stuff.
I learned how to drive a manual transmission in a Camaro.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's
a T-top Camaro.
Silver
with red calipers.
Do you remember the year?
Nope. I can ask my ex-husband.
Would you know it? Would you know it if cause it was either an LT1 or an LS1? I'm curious which one it was.
I would.
Would you know it if you saw it? The front end? Let me.
Let's do this offline. Let's do this offline.
The people want to know.
Why does it matter? It was a silver Camaro. That's all that matters.
No.
Also, I don't want to make sure I don't miss any last minute super chats because we got to do this reveal.
We'll get them. So
it looks like that.
With these like sunk in.
What's the other option?
The round. So these are like rectangles.
Oh.
The LT one had like rectangular headlights, and then the LS one had like rounder headlights.
I feel like it was rectangular.
Like, see, that's an LS one with the round headlights.
I think it was rectangular. I don't know 100%.
Right, I'm not a LT one guy, but now they got the. Like,
I don't know. I don't
okay.
know.
Right.
I'd have to look at photos if there are any.
Justin said, and I quote, Aaron, I need skincare advice. My wife is super hot, and if I don't fix my face, I'm going to look like I robbed the cradle.
Justin.
She can help.
No, Justin is fine. He has things that he does to his
Richie's
face.
Starting off on the top of the mountain with the 65 Mustang. First car, loved it. Heck yeah. Rizzle D asks, can you still drive a stick? We have a stick shift car in the family, and we both can drive that.
Yes, I can still drive a manual transmission car. Right. I actually drove
you talk to the people.
Manual transmission car for, oh my gosh, it was a Hyundai Accent. It was not a great car, but it was a manual transmission and it had like roll down windows. I drove that sucker for like at least 7 years. So yeah, I can still drive it. It's kind of like riding a bike, I feel like.
And every car's different.
You just have to learn the car. I know how to do it, but like when we got our car that had the manual, I had to like learn the clutch and the brake thing. But once you learn where the clutch engages and stuff, then it's fine.
Like I don't drive the Cayman all the time, so when I do drive it, I feel like I'm always learning how to drive a stick shift all over again.
Yeah, if you drove it every day, you would. Yeah.
Lil Mo with the Gimp for $15.
I love that.
Dude, you make me so. I love reading that name. Said, not sure what we're raffling for, but appreciate you guys. So let's go. It's down here. It's this flight with George T Stagg and 3 Stagg Juniors, or the Jack Daniel's Distillery Sweet Mash release.
All right, boo. Do you have an order? Because I pretty much told you mine. They're all the same, except I slightly like D because the finish on D is the best. It's a little longer. It lasts longer. Okay.
I'm working on my order.
I'm getting George and Lil Mo in the giveaway spreadsheet. Making sure I have everybody.
Richie Z says, Josh, the older UPS trucks were stick. Oh, yeah, I drove them for way too long. I only got an automatic like a year ago. I drove stick shift every day for work until like October 1 of last year. Nathan Hollis with a great point, talking about sunscreen. Says, as Shakira said, the hands don't lie. Or was it the hips? The hips definitely don't lie.
The hands and the neck are usually dead giveaways when people get like fillers and Botox. You can tell because they don't get that in their hands and their neck.
Here's wow. All right, let's get into it. Buffalo Bourbon Enthusiast says, I don't think you lose stick shift skills. Driving without power steering is a B, though. Mild tangent. Here's the trick of driving without power steering.
Wait, do manual transmissions not have power steering?
Power steering and shifting are different. It's completely unconnected things.
Oh.
If you don't have power steering, here's where anybody messes up. All you got to do is just get rolling first, and then your rolling resistance. It's so much easier once you're rolling to turn the wheel and power steering. Now, I did co-own a Miata with my heterosexual life partner.
Which is like the worst financial advice. Do not buy a car with your friend.
It was a race car. It was
never.
It was fine.
Will I ever suggest anyone do that?
It didn't have power steering. It was totally fine, and you get so much more steering feedback that way, and that's really nice. But for just commuting around, no power. You want power steering. All right, I'm working on this blind, and it is tough.
Yeah, it's tough. It's a hard blind. I commend anyone who could pick a winner, like a true winner.
You have no ranking?
I mean, I slightly prefer Glass D, but outside of that, I have nothing else as far as orders, because they're all good. They're similar yet different, but all enjoyable. Very, like, lovely. I don't know. I like the lingering finish on D the most, and outside of that, that's all I got.
Man, I think I might like. I think I like D the best. I think I might like C the second best.
That was a surprise to me. I did not like the nose.
I like the flavor profile of A a lot. A, B, and C feel like they're splitting hairs to me.
Mm-hmm.
C seems to have the most powerful finish of A, B, and C.
Okay.
It hits you with the sweetness up front, and then it ramps up, and it just swells. And I really like the power that C has.
Mm-hmm.
The profile of A is really nice.
Yeah.
B is just like an all-around good pour.
Yeah.
Like
I agree with pretty much everything you just said.
I think B has like great sweetness as well as a good finish. I think A has a better profile than B and C. but it doesn't have the finish that B and C have. I think C has a better finish than A and B. So like,
yeah,
this is like a Mr. Potato Head craft your perfect bourbon.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Sorry. Buffalo Trace is getting in my head. Chris Bergman in for 10. Thank you, man. That's 2 entries. And then D, though, is the one that just feels like the complete package. It's got the crazy oak note on it. It's got the sweetness. It feels very well crafted.
I think we should find out what these are then. Because let's do last call. 2 minutes. 8:30. We will cut off the giveaway.
Yeah, that's good. You're getting a lot of love for your skin and how beautiful
guys.
you are in the comments, and I agree with all of that.
Sunscreen. I kid you not. I've started using sunscreen. Now, it's never too late to start using sunscreen, but I have been on the sunscreen kick since I was in my 20s. And I'm in my 40s now, so I feel like that's been good for me.
I will say, I wonder what's going on tonight, because like maybe we posted this late. We did post this stream.
Yeah. We haven't had
yesterday or this morning
as many participants.
Well, no, like I'm just like watching the people that are watching. Like we're like 2/3 of what we normally have.
How do you see how many people are here?
Right here.
Oh yeah.
That's normally like.
Yeah.
That's
and
like
the participants in the giveaway aren't as much. I mean, that's fine.
That's fine. But just like viewership has been down, so I wonder like.
Okay.
I mean, football's back. We did post late.
This is late.
But we've been busy, man. If I'm being honest, like I've had a rough couple of weeks at work.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to get into all that here, but
stay on task. We've got a schedule. I've got a sleep to go to and school to go to tomorrow.
I just want to say that I appreciate you guys being here tonight, because I've had a tough couple of weeks at work, and this has been really good for my soul to be able to hang out with you guys. Like it's felt very chill on this end. It doesn't feel like we've been rushed.
Yeah.
We're not trying to do too much, which I do on live stream sometimes.
Which you did great tonight.
Yeah. This to me is perfect. And it's exactly what I needed right now. So, great question here. Mike's asking, how's school going?
It's going great.
Erin's back in school, y'all.
I'm back in school to get my aesthetics license, which is skincare, in case you didn't know. That's kind of my thing. Y'all are into whiskey. I love whiskey. I love drinking whiskey. I don't like whiskey knowledge. I like skincare knowledge.
I love drinking whiskey with people.
I like drinking whiskey with people. I like learning about skincare about myself or with people. So yeah, school's going great. It's a lot. I'm in my 3rd week.
Whoa, Jason Zell coming in.
Oh my gosh, Jason.
With the hammer here at the end. Cheers, guys. Cheers to you, man. That's incredibly generous. Thank you so much.
But thank you for asking. It's going great. I'm super excited and ready to get licensed. So I would love to specialize in like anti-aging or like aging skincare. That's more of like a old school approach as far as like more not injectables. So things that you can do in your normal everyday routine, and like more advanced skincare as far as like chemical peels, lasers, laser beams, microneedling, dermabrasion, things like that.
CA Dessa saying ooh forts.
What?
CA Dessa. You gotta get CA Dessa in there.
Wait, where's the...
You were talking about skincare stuff.
Oh. Anyway, school's great. Thanks for asking. I appreciate the kind words. Hold on.
I'm trying to like make sure I've got this locked in order. Now I'm giving myself the latitude to guess as well.
Oh, I get it.
Can I have a sip of your C?
The smallest.
Are you gonna drink these?
Yeah, probably. Okay, yeah, that's enough. Okay, are we ready?
The palate on C is powerful. Can I have a small sip of your A?
Oh, Veronica. Veronica, you and I have to talk, girl.
Small sip.
Oh my gosh.
This will be my determining factor.
That's fine. All right. You have your... I think we need to do... Okay, last...
Jeff, you can't enter your name with spaces. That does cause problems for some reason.
Yeah. Enter your name with no spaces. I will give you guys 1 more minute to get your last donations in if you would like.
And I need that because I got to figure out how I'm going to rank these.
No spaces in the name.
I think I have my rankings. Also,
I feel like you should put that in like the chat.
It's on the thing.
Oh.
If you go, it says like enter your name with no spaces. Also, although Richie says he can't donate through the Streamlabsing as well.
Interesting.
So, I don't know. All right. So, very interesting. Brian says D can't be the winner. Glass is too full. I will.
No, I'm saving
promptly.
It because
that's fine.
It was very easy for me to decide. But...
Ooh, Mr. Max rocks with what is your most recent favorite Scotch you discovered in 2025? I wish the doer of stuff was in here. I really wish.
Veronica, I see your comment.
The doer of stuff was in here. CRW Joe, what state are we in? Tennessee, Nashville, Tennessee. The Crown Dram, Veronica. Check her out if you have TikTok. She's over on TikTok.
Yep. I saw that.
Nice. Mr. Max rocks. What's our favorite Scotch we've discovered in 2025? Have you had anything that blew you away?
Dude, I don't remember.
It'd be up for me to remember.
Have I had anything that has blown me away?
In 2025?
I feel like we discovered all of our Scotches in 2024.
Yeah, we did. We don't buy a ton.
Yeah.
So, man.
Okay, I think we need to shut down the giveaway. I need to make sure I've gotten everyone.
I wish Randy were in here. I think the best thing, shoot. Let me Google this to make sure I'm not making things up. Was it Brooklady or Bunahab? Bunahab 21. Okay. Dude, Bunahab 21 is like literally.
I need you to go back to the stream, please.
Yeah.
Brad Kirk. Okay.
Brad Kirk in.
Okay, I
got Sweet Mash.
I got Christopher. Chris, or is it Christopher?
You get Brad Kirk for 10.
Brad.
Richie,
I got Christopher. I got Jason.
Richie saying, I bet I nailed all these glasses, or the GTS glass. I'm betting Josh nailed the GTS glass. I think I know what all these are. They're all good.
Okay.
Lost the stream. Are we still live? Guess I could just pop over to YouTube and see.
Are we still live?
Or is Dave saying we lost the stream like we're off the rails? That would be a good...
No, we're still here.
We're still live.
Okay.
All right. JG is saying, you are here.
Okay. Thank you, Jay.
All right. I have an order.
Oh, interesting. We don't see Jay's comment. Wow. There is a lag on our end.
Yeah. Like if I go over to YouTube and George is saying live and I go back over here.
We don't see George's comment.
Still don't see George's comment. Still don't see it. Still don't see it. Still don't see it. Still don't see it. Still don't see George's comment. Wow. That's crazy. There it is. Now, like that much of a delay.
Okay, Jeff, I got you. Jeff is the last entry.
Jeff H in for 15. All right. I was going to see the next person that commented. James Lake just commented. If you can find Avalora Bunad, let's see how many seconds it takes. We're at a minute 34 and 15.
I need you to
hang on. A minute 34 and 15. And it just popped up like 9 seconds later. This comment, by the way. Cash, we got you in for 10. Late donation to mess with Aaron and skincare.
Wear your sunscreen. Okay.
I didn't realize Avalor Abundad had been discontinued. Interesting. Yeah, if anybody can find it, get me a bottle, please.
Chris, I got you.
I got you.
Wait.
Chris saying, did I get in?
Hold on, wait.
Yeah, we got you, Chris. You're in there.
Yeah, Chris.
Yep.
Odessa?
I got you.
No, that's
Chris Bergman. Chris Bergman. He's in there.
Oh, yeah, you're up here. I got you, Chris. Yeah. I got you. Chris Bergman.
All right. Let's do our reveal. Then we'll do our announcement of who won.
Okay.
Who our 2 winners are.
Take off the little ticker.
Take our text off.
Oh.
All right. Rankings or guesses first?
If you have rankings, you can say them. I don't really have them. I will agree with whatever you say because I could be swayed. I think every pour in this flight was delicious.
Justin asked if he can make a donation to win some sunscreen. And then Jeff said he had to shut down, then log back in to donate. Interesting. Good to know.
Oh, that is interesting.
Good to know. Huh. Very good to know. All right. And take down the pinned comments link. Oh, man. I gotta do that. Unpinned message.
Yep.
Good run of show. Teamwork makes the dream work.
It does.
All right. Here's what I'm going to guess. First off, all these are good.
Yep.
I expected batch 16 to stand out as being the best thing that we tasted. I don't feel like there was a head and shoulders best thing we tasted, except for maybe Glass D.
Only because of the finish.
Only because of the well-rounded profile in the finish. But also thought Glass C was really good too. Glass C is my second place.
That's fine. I didn't like it on the nose, but it tasted very good.
Between A and B, I like the profile of A better, but I like the finish of B better.
Okay.
When in doubt, I always go profile.
Okay.
So I'm going to say Glass A is my third place.
Okay.
And Glass B is my fourth place.
Okay.
With that said, I like all these.
Yeah.
I'm very happy to own a bottle of any of these. If I had to guess.
It's like we're ranking really good whiskey.
Yes.
So none of them is actually bad.
If I had to guess, I think Glass B is 25A.
Okay.
I do think that's the new batch.
Okay.
I think Glass A, my third place, is 24A.
Okay.
I think Glass C is batch 16.
Okay.
And I think Glass D, first place, is George T Stagg 2019.
Okay.
Well, we will see.
Let's start with Glass B. You thought that B was what?
25C or 25A, sorry.
25A?
Yeah.
Are they the years? 25 and 24?
25 is A. Yeah. 25, the first batch.
So Glass B is 25A.
Yeah, it's good. So when I tasted this last weekend, I said it tasted like a candy shop. It kind of reminded me of batch 15 of Stagg Jr. because batch 15 of Stagg Jr. was a candy shop pour. This is super good. Great finish for a Stagg Jr. It's those brighter notes.
Yeah, it is.
So
it is.
In comparison to darker batches, I tend to like the darker profile better personally, but this is also killer.
Yeah. Okay, so what was your next one? A? A was your third place?
Oh man, that's so good. It tastes like cherry candy now. Yeah, A will be my third place.
And what did you think it was?
24A.
24A? Okay. 24A. You are quite the whiskey taster, Mr.
Real quick, I didn't rank them on what I thought they were. I ranked them, then I went back and tasted them and tried to see if I could figure out what each batch was.
Yeah.
The reason I thought that was 24A was because when I tasted 24A, I remembered it being a darker profile.
Okay.
Of like, I tasted it next to like 23C, I believe. And I was like, oh, 24A is kind of like dark. So then second place.
I will say, and you don't normally like this, but I'm getting a hint of cinnamon on 24A.
I could see that, yeah.
Like a hint, not a lot.
I can see that, yeah. So then C is next.
Okay.
It felt the most powerful, and I do believe batch 16 is the highest proof of the bunch.
It doesn't smell good, but it tastes real good.
Batch 16 has a funky oak note on it, like a weird funky oak note that I really like, and it also has like this crazy jalapeno heat on the finish that I really like, and not the flavor of jalapenos, but like a jalapeno lingering pepper heat.
Okay.
And it's almost has like a sassafras-y type of profile. It's a very different. It's a different profile.
There's a gnat. Oh, I almost got it.
Man, they're so. Where's Peter when you need like wet hands?
What?
I was about to pour some water on my hand.
No, we don't need it. It's fine. Let's focus. Okay. So what did you think this was?
C, batch 16. Still killer. Big finish.
You are on fire.
Jalapeno heat.
You are on fire.
Glass D, George T Stagg, the winner.
Is the finish. The finish did it for me. Like, but the finish of 16 was pretty good too.
Dude, George T Stagg, like this 2019 George T Stagg, whoever wins this, you're in for a treat. because what it does is it's like what Jason Calori on Mash and Drum calls flag on the play. I call it like the mushroom cloud effect, where it hits your palate and you get the flavor, and then the finish just blossoms from there. Dang. That is really good. But here's the thing. Like, if you were just like I could see any singular person liking any one of these more than the other for sure, depending on what your preferences are.
Yeah, they're all really good. Yeah. I think depending on what your preferences are, if you lean more towards something that's a little darker, you might like the 24A. If you like something that's a little brighter, you might like the 25A. Like, but that being said, they're all good. Yeah. So it's just whatever your preferences are. For
sure. So I'm super happy to have a bottle of 25A because I like that batch 15 candy shop, strawberry, cherry, brighter profile. I like to have a Stagg Junior around like that. So happy to have 25A. It's the only batch that has really reminded me of batch 15.
Interesting.
And I love batch 15. So I'm glad to have this. 24A, I thought was a really cool batch because it leaned into those grape notes so heavily.
Grape.
Great. And then batch 16 is just like a crazy. The name Stagg is befitting batch 16 because it's a bruiser batch. Like it's off profile. It's a little funky. Because of that, people didn't like it. I love it because of that. And then 2019 George T Stagg. George T Stagg is just like the way the oak comes through. It's so good.
Yeah.
So yeah. All right,
that was a fun flight. Thank you for doing this. Yeah. And someone's gonna win this.
Well, thanks to Justin for getting us a bottle of 25A.
Yeah.
That was
huge.
Justin. And just because
that, I'll give you some sunscreen.
Yeah. And by the way,
it doesn't matter what sunscreen
you didn't have a ranking.
Just wear it.
You didn't have a ranking through here. And on any day, I could flip flop.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I think it's just personal preference. Like you said, any day I could prefer something darker over something brighter. One day I might want something brighter.
Dude, I'm drinking all these and loving all these.
It's giveaway time and then it's bedtime.
JG
get ready for bedtime.
JG says bring back the Junior. It never left in my mind. It is what it is, and it's always going to be that for me. So
okay.
Also, I'm seeing a lot of props in chat for me nailing every glass. Thank you guys. I know my Stagg. Like I don't know a lot, but I know my Lord and Savior, and I know my Stagg.
Are you Harry Potter?
No.
Is your animal a stag?
I know my Lord and Savior, and I know my Stagg.
What is it
Those
called?
are the two things I know.
What is it called in Harry Potter?
I would say I know my wife, but I don't. I'm learning new things
Women
about
are mysteries.
Every day.
What's the thing in Harry Potter called? Not their They're Patronus? Patronus?
Yeah.
Harry's is a stag? Are you Harry Potter?
No.
You Harry Potter?
We are watching. So
Harry.
every year around Halloween.
Between Halloween, which
the end of the year.
We started early. Between Halloween and Christmas.
No, October.
And December with Avery, our daughter, we watched the Harry Potter series.
Yeah.
And so we just finished the second one, The Order of the Phoenix.
And then I'm trying to make it like from
we watch them every year.
Christmas through January. We watch the
Lord of the Rings.
I'd
be fine with that.
Also want to get her on Stranger Things.
Yeah, too. I think she's old enough where she could do Stranger Things. I think she'd like it.
Yep. Although the later seasons are kind of like heavy duty. All right. How many entries do we have?
90.
90.
So I've taken all your names and every $5 increment has separated your names, and then I've randomized them. And then Josh is going to pull a random number from the random names, and then we'll pick one. We're going to pick 2 winners tonight.
1 to 90. Email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. The first number is number 58.
Even if we have your contact information, email us.
Yes.
Don't wait for Josh to email you. Okay, number 58. I think that's important to say.
Yes.
Because Josh is very busy. George McGuire.
Email us, and when you email us, let us know, do you want the Stagg Flight or do you want the Jack Daniel's Sweet Mash? And then the second winner is number 30.
Which is
Cadessa.
Christopher. It was Christopher Odessa. Hold on. It was Christopher.
there we go. Email us.
Christopher Dessa.
Email us at stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. Christopher, whatever. Wait, who won the first one?
George,
yeah. Whatever George doesn't get, then you will get the other one. And we just need to know your best mailing address so that we can make arrangements for our private courier service for hire in brown uniforms to deliver. Just a coincidence they wear brown, so that they can get these things delivered to you guys.
Oh, Patronus. Yeah. So
Tony said, I think autocorrect has been drinking along with you. That's funny. All right. That was a great stream, guys. That was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Always good drinking Staggs. You got the Knob Creek 21 over there.
Right
you want to taste that after the Staggs?
Sure. Let me taste the Stagg. Which one is this?
2019 George T Stagg. And if you have any Knob Creek 21 left, I will take a sip as well.
Oh, thank you. I think I like the darkness that the George T Stagg has.
Yeah.
I'm leaning into the darker profiles right now. I don't know if it's because it's winter, like it's becoming cooler. It's not winter, it's fall. It's becoming cooler. I think I'm leaning into more of like the darkness.
Age is hard to beat.
The darkness.
Age is hard to beat. As a man who is married to an older woman, that's and I am talking about her, by the way.
Facts.
Just to be clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I get peanuts. Whoa. I've never.
Can I?
Wait, no. I am so happy right now because the peanut note is a note that I don't get very often. And I got it after. So you taste the George T Stagg first, and then you taste the Knob Creek, and then get peanuts. I didn't get that until right this moment. And I'm so happy because I never get that. Peanuts and banana. Those are notes that I very rarely get. And when I do get them, I'm always surprised in like the best way.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't think you can pick two distilleries who have different profiles than like Buffalo Trace and Jim Beam. You go from like all sweet, fruity, bright.
Yeah.
Like, and sometimes
this is dark though. This is dark.
Yeah. Sometimes
dark, sweet.
But then you shift gears into Knob Creek, which is like all Jim Beam stuff has that nutty undertone. And people like different things, you know?
Yeah, but
I like both.
I like them both, but I don't like them both side by side. I gotta say that. That was kind of not great.
Can I smell the Knob Creek? Just smell it.
Don't drink it, please.
We'll smell it.
Don't drink it. I saved it for a reason. You can have my Jack Daniels, though.
It does smell. It still smells awesome.
No, it's still good. It's still good. It's just very different.
If I knew what glass I had it in, I would pour myself a small splash more. About to asphyxiate myself on bourbon. I think it was that glass.
All right. I'm shutting down my... Hold on. I got to prep this for the next time because I don't want to mess up the spreadsheet.
I think this was a cigar batch.
I will say, if I'm being truthful, the cigar batch was probably my least favorite pour of the night. That being said...
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
That being said... It wasn't offensively bad. Like, it wasn't a bad pour. It was just my least favorite of everything we tried.
Oh. My OCD systems are coming in handy. I know this was a Knob Creek glass because we had a matching logo.
We need to end the stream because I need to get ready for bed.
Yep, we're going to do that.
I have school in the morning.
I'm going to take one more sip of Knob Creek 21 just to see how it compares to...
I'm gonna learn all the things about skin, and then all y'all are gonna come to Nashville, and I'm gonna help you with your skin, like magic.
I mean,
it's good.
We're drinking Stagg, like much higher proof stuff, and this Knob Creek 21, it's definitely less powerful, but we're not falling off a cliff into a deep gully.
It's different. It's a different flavor, but it stands up.
And experience too. It's a different experience. It's softer.
Yeah, because it's 100 proof.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it is what you think it would be based on everything. Hey, George is in here. Congrats on the win, man. Email us stuffandwhiskey@gmail.com. Let us know what you want. And
you get first pick, George.
Christopher, make sure that you email us as well. JG said, Aaron, go to school for hair replacement, please.
I do not want to do anything with hair. No, thank you. However, I like your current situation, Jay. It's good. It works for you.
Great stream. Quick answer to a question before we get out of here.
Okay.
This is the newest batch of Stagg Junior that I know of that's hit any market ever.
Which one?
Stagg 25A. Class 2B.
B. Okay.
Has Stagg Junior fallen off or not?
It depends on what you like, because this is bright.
I think the answer to the question is it always comes down to the batch.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is different than 24A. This is different than 16. It's different than 22B. It's different. This is different. It's different.
Mm-hmm.
But is it better or worse? Not really.
No, I feel like it tastes well made. Like all of these tasted well made. They were just different profiles. So one was a little darker, one was a little brighter. But with that being said, the darker one tasted like a well-made darker pour. The brighter one tasted like a well-made brighter pour. So the flavor profiles vary, but I think it tastes nuanced enough. So if you like the brighter profile, you like the most recent one. But if you don't, you might not. Bro, we gotta end the stream.
We're gonna end it.
I love you, but
22A.
we
Try
gotta
that.
Stop.
Just tell me what you think about that in comparison.
Okay,
this is 22A. I don't have enough of this to like.
So that came out in 2022?
Yeah. I would kill the bottle by doing this flight. And
this smells good.
This is my other favorite recent batch. 22A, 24A, and 25A have been my, I seem to gravitate towards the A batches.
Oh, that's nice. It reminds me of 24A.
Yeah.
Oh, it's more oaky than 24A.
Always love to see Gas VA 911's name in the chat. Greg, cheers. Checking in at halftime of the Steelers game. Dude, I haven't sat down to watch a football game in so long, like front to back. Rizzle says,
You did it like last week.
Not the whole game.
You fell asleep.
When?
No, you were washing cars. You had it on while you were washing cars.
That's the thing. I'm not sitting down and I'm like listening while I'm washing the car. I'm doing other things.
You chose to wash cars.
Rizzle says, now compare it to E.H. Taylor Barrel Proof. I would love to. We have never, ever, 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 ever owned an E.H. We've never owned any E.H. Taylor ever other than the small batch. We've never even owned a single barrel of E.H. Taylor, much less a barrel proof.
Didn't we do a bottle of your own E.H. Taylor?
No.
What did we bottle our own?
It's
Elijah Craig.
Yeah.
Sorry, I get those confused.
Yeah. Literally, we've only ever owned small batches. We've owned plenty of small batch E.H. Taylors. Never even owned a single barrel, much less a barrel proof.
22A is very good. It's similar. It reminds me of 24A. It's a little more oaky than 24A, but it's similar. It's like 24A's first cousin.
Dang, that's good. Yeah. I don't think it's batch 16, but I think it's better than 24A and 25A. I might be an A batch guy. I don't know. It's tough. It's in there. I think it's sweeter than 24A and 25A. I think 24A is darker.
I think 24A is sweeter. I think 22A has more oak. And it has a better finish. It
does have a really good finish, yeah.
It has a good finish.
Yeah, I mean, these A batches, 22, 24, 25, these are my favorite Stagg Junior batches that have come out in recent times. Dang. 22A is killer.
The finish is really what does it.
The finish is, it's like the sweetness of 24A with the finish of 16.
Kind of. It's not as sweet as 24A, though.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay.
All right, we gotta go.
Great Stagg batches. Great stream. Thank you guys for being here. We love y'all. It's a ton of fun to do this channel, and you guys being a part of it just makes it all the more better.
Thank you for being here.
We say it all, like, to me, this is my cheers. Like, I wanted to grow up to retire at 55 and go work at a golf course and hang out in the bar and get to know all the regulars. Well, guess what? It happened like way sooner than 55 because this is our cheers. This is my cheers, and you guys are my Norms and my Ted Dansons and all that. Like, this is what we're doing. We're hanging out.
What was his actual name in the show?
Dude, I'm blanking on it right now. Legitimately. Sam. But yeah, we're hanging out. We're having fun. That's what this channel's all about. We love you guys.
Yep.
Patreon members watching this, if you're hanging around still, our Old Forester King of the Forest pick is in.
It is?
It's in, and our dark arts are ready to go.
Oh, you didn't tell me this.
I found out today.
I'm just
a few hours ago. Now I'm seeing that people are backing me up. Yeah.
Sam.
So Dave and Mike coming in with Sam's. Yep. It's in. So King of the Forest is in. The dark arts are in. I think with the dark arts, we're going to talk about it offline.
Okay.
We might have some news on the dark arts because there's very few bottles of the unfinished bourbons. So we have to figure out a release strategy for those. But all that's over on Patreon. That's down in the video description if you want to get in on those barrel picks. Got more barrel picks coming soon.
Yeah.
All kinds of fun. Love you guys. Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye.